Hello all you amazing people. Remember, you're always amazing because you clicked on a small YouTuber's video. Currently I'm at 534 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for subscribing 534 times. This time when I made my thank you video, I don't know, I wasn't able to express how thankful I was. It really does just thank you. It's hard for me to put it into words at this point where I'm just repeating myself from my 400 and 300 subscriber video, it feels like. So I don't really want to go over it and repeat myself, so we're just gonna get into this. In this video we're gonna be testing out Hu plus C2 Kazuha, and right now I believe we'll be better off if we switch to this HP piece, because not only does it literally has the same exact stats, but we have more crit damage and more crit rate, and then we're also getting 200% elemental mastery from the Kazuha C2. So from what I've done in terms of testing, this should be pretty good. We're gonna try and get this. It's basically gonna be like one charge shot, but it's gonna be a really strong charge shot, right? Alright, so here we go.
Witness the power of Kazuha. Know my sword.
140,000. It just did 140,000, and I was able to do 2 of them. That's so dumb. Oh, I was so concentrated. I guarantee, I'm just gonna have a minute of silence. It's just gonna be that. Wow, that was a lot. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Okay, so basically what made this possible was that fact that I had my Hu at low HP, right? That was the first step when we did this setup, right? And then we have Staff of Homa, which gives you under 50% HP, you get a 1% increase of your max health, which is why I was like, okay, I probably want an HP artifact, right? Now, I had just gotten C1 Bennett, so he was going to be able to buff my attack. Proc Kazuha to Swirl Pyro, and then we have Xingqiu to help us do Vaporizes. That was 140,000. And then we also have Shimenawa's set, which is just, oh my, that was insane. We're gonna do one more, but this time I'm gonna do it on my elemental mastery piece just so we can see. Okay, we're back here with the setup once again. I mean, this one I feel like is gonna do more, because if you don't know, there is some diminishing return when you put a whole bunch of elemental mastery onto one character, so it's not gonna be the best, but this is gonna be very fun, nonetheless. This is gonna be pretty crazy. All right, so let's start off again, doing the exact same thing. Oh, we did it a little slower that time. All right, now this time, it was how much? I couldn't see. I don't think we crit. That is one thing about my Hu build. She doesn't have a lot of crit rate. Like, she is at 57%. That's just not good, okay? I almost forgot, when Hu does her charge attack, she does this thing, so she does an attack first. So you also have to add that into her charge attack. So she did over 150,000 damage. That is just insane. I don't understand much. Like, how this is so, like, if there was a boss that didn't have invincibility frames whenever you hit them to a certain to a certain point, then this team would be insane.
I let my guard down. Witness the power of Kazuha. Know my sword.
Oh, I didn't get the thing. So that was, oh, it actually is more. It was 142,000 there. All right, cool. So it's even more. All right, I didn't realize. So it's more. 142,000. Very crazy. Let's go over my build for my Hu. She's using this, she has very little crit rate. It is very annoying sometimes. Even though I have a whole feather for crit rate, she doesn't have much crit rate at all. Yeah, she really, there's a decent amount of crit rate on most of her pieces, 14. Then we have a decent chunk of crit rate, but it's this crit rate doesn't bring her to 70% like Yoimiya does, which is why I prefer Yoimiya over Hu, but that's just an opinion in this point. Hu is better, but I prefer Yoimiya. And she is triple crowned. One day I will do a burst build, which is the better build for our Hu. Charge attacks just really don't help at all, really. If this team was a burst build, she would be able to do over 1 million damage, I'm pretty sure. And we're looking at no constellations here. Her weapon is Staff of Homa, and then just for a simple overview of her stats, there it is. My Xingqiu's not really that well built, so he's at level 12 talent, level 9, and then level 1. So he is C6 though, so I don't know if that matters, but it could matter. And then we have a lot of weird artifacts, mainly artifacts that you want energy recharge. I'm using him on Emblem, so it was doing a decent amount of damage. And then we have the best character in the game. We have Kazuha here. He's using Iron Sting. And then, oh yeah, we could have also, I believe, gotten even more damage if we had Kazuha's 5-star weapon, which I believe increases charge attack damage. It's either normal attack or charge. Hu Tao could have done even more damage had Kazuha actually gotten the Freedom Sworn, so that is pretty good. And then here is his artifacts. They're just basically only EM. You really want some energy recharge on these, but I kind of get really unlucky when it comes to that stuff, so doesn't really work out in my favor. And then we have C2 Kazuha. I'm surprised that I was still able to pull him. And then we have his level 10 talent there. Here's just a simple overview of his character. I mean, we don't really have that much energy recharge. And then we have Bennett. Bennett is probably the one that I'll probably never touch again. I think I'm pretty solid on my Bennett build. We have 865 base attack, which is the max you can have, with this 674 base attack sword. They may release a 700 base attack sword, and at that point, then Bennett's just amazing and broken. But until that day happens, then we're stuck here with the Quill of Livonia being his sword of best in slot. Miss Blair is, but, you know, we don't really use Bennett for damage. And then his artifacts are literally just prioritizing energy recharge at all costs, but, like, you know, we do have HP on some of these. Like, these... But I do have HP on both of these. This one needs to be healing bonus, but, you know, it might have actually helped us not having healing bonus or HP on those last two. And then he has a level 10 talent here. It's just there. He's C1, which is what made this entire build possible, because Hu Tao would have done around 100k had Bennett not actually had C1, because, you know, Hu Tao being lower HP. Because Hu Tao gains a pretty massive damage buff below 50% HP. So yeah, that was my Hu Tao build. I hope you guys enjoyed this, because, I mean, it was just insane the amount of damage she was able to do. I was not expecting that kind of damage. And, yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Make sure to subscribe if you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.